So for some reason when I was looking through all my garbage in my iCloud, I think I accidentally threw away the intro to this video, so it's just gonna kind of start a little bit in. So I thought I would just introduce what this video is about. It's just to get ready with me, general, like what I do to get ready for my looks. So let's cut to that. Okay, so this is my outfit. Basically, hold on, let me show you again. So these pants are sort of like sailor cut wide leg trousers. And I like them because they kind of give everything a 40s feel. Like for instance, this is more of an 80s does 90s shirt, but I thought it looked really well with these pants because it gave it sort of that 40s look. Probably because it's 80s does 40s. Next, what I'm gonna do is wash my face, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do my makeup. Cool? Okay. Always a good idea to moisturize your face before you put makeup on. But, so, ugh. I look like Arthur without my glasses on. So first thing I do is put on some primer. Oh my god, now I really am a beauty guru. Precious. I'm using Maybelline Baby Skin because it makes my skin feel baby. Anyway, it makes my skin feel nice. Say oh well, I'll go to her. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. I really have 6 on the brain. Ooh, that was cute. So after that's all rubbed in to my baby skin, use this color correcting crayon. It's by e.l.f. Ooh, look at it. It helps make my red spots green. It helps cover up my nice, beautiful, pesky pimples. And who doesn't love that? Also, I love e.l.f. products because they're cheap, I'm cheap, and they work pretty well. Next, I'm using this e.l.f. concealer. It's a light shade because I'm a light. Wow, I almost put that in my eye. You absolute dunce. You buffoon. Okay, so I almost just had an epic disaster. I usually put the concealer under my eyes because I have eye bags big enough for a trip around the world. So, and it doesn't really do much, but
I like to pretend I'm doing something.
Ooh, I have this Real Techniques blender, and then I use it to blend. Okay. Next thing is the foundation. Yet again, we have another e.l.f. product. It is the shade, well, it's a light shade. Let's just say that. But I like to watch true crime documentaries. I think it's because my dad used to have forensic files on all the time when I was a kid. I think my favorite one, which is it's so sad, The Keepers. Also Abducted in Plain Sight, but I feel like everybody at this point is like,
What?
I know things were different in the 70s, but like, how can you be that naive, you know? Because like in the 70s, you had people like Ted Bundy, Ed Kemper, Zodiac Killer, you had BTK. Everything was just super violent, so I don't understand why people weren't more on their guard. Yet another reason I would hate to live in the 70s. Just like the worst decade in my opinion. I mean, one of the worst. They were all pretty crap. This is an e.l.f brush. Duh. Ooh, I don't know what I thought I just saw. Ooh, I want to see a ghost so bad. Do you guys believe in ghosts? I don't know. I want to believe in ghosts, but I've never seen one. Like, I used to be obsessed with Ghost Adventures. As a kid, I watch it every October. And I want to go to a real haunted house, like where somebody died, you know? Not in a weird way. I like creepy history, you know? But not like in a disrespectful way. I just think it's really interesting. And also I'm like, being in a historic place kind of just messes me up because I'm like, whoo. You know, places where you're like, people walked these halls in like 1863 and I'm like, what? People lived back then? Ooh, okay, so next I have this Besame Shimmer Powder Shell Compact, and I love it because it makes me feel like a mermaid, beautiful mermaid princess. Shout out to Halle Bailey, but I'm so excited for her. I'm sure she'll do great. And everybody whining over it can like take a Xanax, I don't know. I also wanted to show this. This is a compact from the 1940s. Inside, I found these notes from whoever owned this compact. I love finding stuff like that. I don't know. It made it feel like I was like finding a little treasure, and I was so excited. I bought it, and the mirror was busted and like kind of decaying and falling apart. So I had to replace it. It doesn't, whoa, little me. And I don't have any powder in it because I tried to put powder in it, but I didn't realize you couldn't just mix powder and water together because it's not soluble with water. I'm an idiot and I didn't know that. Anyway, now I'm going to do my eyebrows. So first thing I do is obviously use a spoolie, comb the hairs. Now I use this eyebrow pencil from CoverGirl. It was pretty cheap and it came in a pack of 2 with a sharpener, and Mom was all about deals. Imagine being Anne Boleyn. You're in the French court, you're just chilling, you don't know you're gonna be queen one day, and you meet Leonardo da Vinci. Like, she was really into art. It's just sad that we don't really learn about who King Henry VIII's wives were. We just know that he divorced them, but I guess since I live in America, it doesn't really matter. Like, it still baffles me how England has a royal family still. Do they even hold power? Why? So does everybody think they're kind of useless and they're just like celebs? I want to visit like old castles and stuff like that, just because I love history. Hydrate or dihydrate, ladies. I put oranges, mint, and blueberries in, and it schmacks, okay? I can never be a hand model. I have too many cat scratches. I almost forgot. Wet n Wild blush. It's really pigmented. So I have to go in really lightly or else I look like a clown. Which like I am, but I don't want to signal that to everybody. I also like it because it's sort of shimmery. And if I'm feeling, I'll put on a little highlight, just a little, even though I know it's not a 40s thing. I just like to use it because it makes me look glowy. And this is an e.l.f. highlighter. It is Blush Gems. And I don't contour my face mostly because I don't know how. Also, I like the shape of my face. It goes well with vintage styles, so I just leave it. I just smacked myself in the face. The eyeshadow. Look at it. Gorgeous. I usually like to do red or orangey shades on my eyes because it brings out the green in my eyes. I like to start with this shade here. It's called Brilliant. And that's sort of the base. Guess who's meowing? She meow. She always wants attention, and then when I hold her, she doesn't want it. Boop, 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 boop. Look at her. Do you want to be pretty? Where's your makeup brush? She has one to play with. Where's your makeup brush? Okay, go. Be free. Madam, bye. I guess today I'm just gonna do this shade in my crease, and it is called Bright. Next, I'm gonna go with Bold. Make it. She's such an attention hog.
Cats, am I right, ladies?
Do? Liquid eyeliner, again by e.l.f. Pretty much all of my products are e.l.f. unless they were a gift or they were on clearance. I'm gonna be real. I guess. Bruh, if you knock this over, I'm gonna freak out. We're gonna fight. Now I have this waterproof mascara. Some people say I'm an airhead. And I suppose I'll have to agree. Now we're gonna go on to my hair. And I'm gonna fast forward through this because you guys pretty much already seen what I do with my hair. It's gonna be so hard to do with fake nails. Why did I do this to myself? Stop. Did you guys know that Corbin Bleu was in Kiss Me Kate? I miss High School Musical. What was always good enough for you, Pa? Hate to say good enough for me. Jesse James had much more fun building dreams with just a gun. Writing a diary is tough around here. Sorry, Bonnie. Did y'all know Bonnie and Clyde were only in their early 20s when they went on their crime spree? The 30s was a different time. I always hear people when they talk about the real Bonnie and Clyde, they're like, they weren't even good looking. I mean, they weren't like ugly. Like, they weren't 10s, but who am I to judge? Like, when Clyde went to jail, I think for the first time, he was like 20? I think? When he went to Huntsville? I went to the prison museum there. It was like a senior field trip for a law enforcement class. My teacher let us all drive there in our own cars. Like, if we had our own cars, we were allowed to drive there, which, like, I think was probably a bad idea, but we all signed forms. And they had either the guns that shot Bonnie and Clyde or Bonnie and Clyde's guns. I don't remember. Like, right down the street was the prison. And we all wanted to go inside because they were doing tours in the prison, but you had to be 18 and I was not yet 18. I think I turned 18 like the week before I graduated, a week or two before I graduated. So yeah, we weren't allowed to go into the prison because I wasn't 18 yet. I want to go to Eastern State Penitentiary. You know, like on Ghost Adventures. I want to go to haunted places, like places with history. That place is almost 200 years old. Crazy. I love old places. Like, places that weren't reconstructed, which I know reconstruction is like, I'll take what I can get, I guess. But, like, genuinely old places from like 200 years ago, or like hundreds of years ago, decades of years ago, like, oh, this is the original building. Like, what? Like, kind of just being in history. Oh, my girls came out pretty nice today. These are my friends, see how they glisten. What's the next line? Sweeney Todd. We're not doing that today. We're keeping all the Ouijas outside today. If you want to do it, go down to the park. That's what I say. Oh my god, speaking of history, tomorrow is the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. Crazy, right? The whole being dead thing. We should have carped way more diems. Now we're never gonna see them. So I'm listening to the Beetlejuice musical and it's just like, oh, I want to see it so bad. I only live like a million miles away. Alright, I could just wear this today, but I'm gonna go back to Velvet Red. So I like to wear these. They're screw-on earrings. I like them because they're big. I have my ears pierced, but like these screw-on earrings are really cute. I like the clip-ons just because they're way faster. The screw-on earrings are kind of annoying, but they're cute. So that's all that matters. And then I want a brooch. I have this one. It's probably one of my favorite ones because it kind of just looks good with any outfit. Kind of heavy though on this shirt. Let me show you guys my shoes. So these are like kitten heel, kind of Oxford looking shoes, and I think they look really cute. So here are the shoes with the outfit. Very cute. Very cute. Alright. Hope you guys liked this get ready with me. I'll be sure to kind of put all the products in the description below, even if I did say them, maybe you guys didn't catch them. I'm gonna put them in the description below so you guys kind of know what exactly I put on my face meat. Ew. So, and if you want to watch me go into depth on how I do my hair, go ahead and watch this other video. I think it's gonna, I'm gonna, YouTube, what is it? Anyway, it's gonna be somewhere on the screen. Yeah. And yeah, thanks again for watching, you guys. I'm gonna go get some coffee.